Welcome to KayFabe Wrestling Talk. This is where you come to hear wrestling should be talked about. My name's Handsome Nick Hanlon. This is Matthew Barnaby. How's it going, man?
It's gone. It's gone. Lots of wrestling this weekend.
What's the word? Wrestling? Lots of things?
Yeah, like 10, 11 hours of wrestling this weekend.
And other things? Oh, yeah.
SmackDown being back to 3 hours. Raw, 3 hours. Royal Rumble was like 4 hours.
It's almost better watching it like the next day because then they cut it down.
This is true.
So we're going to talk
about... you miss those random backstage moments that happen during the commercials that, we like to waste our time on.
Well, we're talking about maybe the worst SmackDown in history today, I think. January 30th SmackDown. I don't know about the worst, but it was a commercial for the Royal Rumble. It felt like, did I say like and subscribe? Like and subscribe, everybody. It's like they're only doing a show for the crowd. No, they're just like getting everybody ready for a thing they've never heard of before.
Yeah, and one day before the Rumble too. Like it yeah.
It was like, so there had to have been 9 segments. Like I have a little list of segments, but like anyway, let's get where are we starting here?
Let's talk about it, and we're going to talk about how show opens up with Cody talking about getting his 3rd Royal Rumble win. That brings out Orton saying he's chasing his 15th title.
Well, you're not. I mean, Orton just comes out, or Cody comes out and blames Drew for everything, like a little bitch. Like, chill. I mean, you're starting to sound like Drew.
Disagree. Cody is definitely not happy that he signed a no rematch clause in his contract. Sure, but that's why he's determined to win the Rumble the next day.
What you got agents for, brother?
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and you know what? That shows how Drew was thinking ahead of the game. Can't lie, and that's the only compliment I'm going to give Drew for the rest of the day. So don't even ask.
RKO appears.
RKO appears. Reminding Cody he's also a 2-time Rumble winner.
Oh, I forgot to mention when Cody said he's going to win the Rumble, we got some boos.
There was some booing going on.
Kind of should
there was
that.
Definitely some booing going on.
I don't know if that's because Saudi Arabia doesn't like America and he's like the American guy, or just because they don't like Cody because he was kind of
because they cheered Randy when he said he's chasing number 15.
Yeah, but freaking Randy Orton doesn't come down in an American flag jacket.
But they also booed Jey Uso, who came out next, saying he's going to win, and he's like, hey, you guys talking about winning number 3, I'm going to win number 2. And then Sami Zayn comes out, and he's never won anything ever. And I love Sami, but whatever.
Why are you coming down? What's the point?
Sami came out because he's like, you guys are all talking about beating Drew. He's like, but after the Rumble, I'm going to be the champion, so you guys have to go through me.
But he has nothing to do with the Royal Rumble.
Well, he believes he's going to win the belt at the Royal Rumble, so whoever wins the Rumble needs to stop talking about Drew McIntyre and start talking about Sami Zayn.
You think some people are getting ahead of themselves?
Spoiler alert. Yeah. Now this brings out Heyman and the Vision. We pull the old Teddy Long. It's a tag match, player. So we're going to have Cody, Randy, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn versus the Vision. For the main event.
Everybody liked Jimmy's little short speech. That was a pretty good little promo. It was quick. And you know why it was quick? Because his goddamn entrance took 20 minutes. This shit.
Jay, yeah.
Every time? We're doing this every time now?
Yeah. It was cute when the crowd asked one more time, but if the crowd isn't saying one more time, let's not run it back. Please and thank you.
Sanctimonious Sami Zayn down there talking about shit that's nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
I mean, all I'm saying is, somebody wants to get a little bit of TV time. What's the goddamn point? Vision comes down talking crap just like you said. We got Nate Mantek. Screw off, Sami Zayn. Okay, go on.
Well, it's going to bring us to our first match.
This is a good match, actually.
Carmelo Hayes versus Rey Fenix, and my lord,
wow!
Oh man, Rey Fenix is so damn good. He did this crazy stomp and then bounced off for a springboard moonsault, and how
the super kick battle off, and he lands on his back, kips up, super kicks him like faster than I can say cheese ball ass.
Which is pretty quickly.
Yeah, I can
And
say
it's
it
a
fast.
common phrase you use, so you know how to it rolls off the tongue
Cheese
so
boss,
easily like
yeah.
that.
Cheese boss.
Yeah, I mean, super athletic match. Absolutely loved it. I love Rey Fenix. I love watching him wrestle. He is just as smooth as Rey Mysterio.
How about that spike DDT by Carmelo?
Oh my
The
God! I
jumping
thought he
spike
killed
DDT?
him. Yeah,
Holy cow!
yeah. I thought Rey Fenix was dead.
These two should have a series of matches.
Yeah, like the best out of 3 or best of 5 or something like that.
These guys have chemistry at the yin yang. Like, it was just back and forth, move after move, timing perfect. Everything was perfect, except for Rey Fenix's one little mistake, which gave Carmelo the win. But holy cow, this was a dance.
Yeah,
that's all I can say about this match. Old school high flying dance.
Yeah, no, I forget what he countered, but Carmelo did counter something with his into that first 48, and then he hit his nothing but net thing, which gave him the retention of the title. But damn, that was fun to watch, and I was like, oh, this is what SmackDown's all about tonight. And then like, the rest of it was
you start doing this thing, the boop boop boop. What is that, Kofi?
Like Kofi Kingston?
Boop boop matches. Boop boop.
And then
yeah,
nothing. So we had some Royal Rumble backstageness.
Well, the one good. Okay, let's talk about the one good one that actually brings the story. So we should really be only like when we're focused on backstage stuff. We're IDing on the spot, people. Stuff that makes the storyline go forward, right? So, like, for example, the Miz telling Dragon that Carmelo set that up. That was kind of right after that, right? That moves stuff. That's pertinent to what's happening in the storylines right now, right? 19 other people going, I'm going to win the Rumble.
Yeah, not important.
That was like the whole goddamn SmackDown. Sorry, what was the one you were just going to say?
No, I mean, I wasn't. I was just going to gloss over Damian Priest picking a low number, apparently, because he looked very sad when he picked his number.
More truth ball jokes.
And then and more truth ball jokes, and then with Charlotte and Alexa discussed talking about the Rumble as well, and then Judgment Day talking, no, we're gonna win the Rumble, no, I'm gonna win the Rumble, and then they book a tag match for like right now.
It went from ball jokes to Drew McIntyre saying he's watching shit, to Rhea and Io Sky saying they're gonna win the Rumble. Alexis and Charlotte comes out. Here comes Judgment Day. It's a long commercial for the Royal Rumble. Holy crap, they're actually going to have a match. That was my exact note.
Finally.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
That was the Judgment Day versus Charlotte and Alexa.
Yes.
Which wasn't a bad match. I enjoyed it.
It wasn't a bad match. I mean, they beat the piss out of Alexa for most of the match.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss got her ass kicked. I want to point something out about your fancy Michael Cole, okay? I want to point something out. Alexa Bliss did a slingshot leg drop to the outside, slingshot. He called it a baseball slide leg drop. So I just want to mention that was wrong. Go on.
I remember like 15 years ago, I tweeted Michael Cole because he called Randy Orton's power slam a scoop slam.
Did he answer?
I got so mad. No, but he got it right the next week.
That's probably you.
I mean, doubtful. It's probably me and 400 people who used to correct him online all the time because we're that nerdy.
You and
100. We did finally get a tag to Charlotte, who then cleaned house, which is always fun. Stephanie Vaquer got involved because Raquel Rodriguez got involved at ringside, which ended up getting Alexa Bliss the ability to hit her sister Abigail spike DDT faceplant thing. Which gives them the win. Super fun to watch. The ending.
The ball when they're in the ball rolling around, Liv and Alexa. Remember when they did the same thing and they rolled around for 20 minutes? That was fun.
I mean, it wasn't a bad match, but it wasn't like, I don't know.
Couple interesting stats though. Liv Morgan, runner up 2 times, last 2 times Royal Rumble, spent about an hour in each one. Roxanne Perez wrestled the most matches of any woman last year. That's interesting, and she's improved. And then I got the rolling around thing, and I got Charlotte kicking everybody's ass. And man, Charlotte still can roll. That's all I gotta say.
And Liv was the runner-up on 2 Elimination Chambers too. So that's 4 matches where the winner can potentially get a title shot, and she came second in all 4 of them. So
Then
you would
yay,
hope.
backstage interview with Jordan Gray, or her and Jade fight each other. Next. Let's talk about the stupidest storyline in the last few weeks, trying to get his mask back in a match.
And if Gargano loses this match, Axiom gets his mask back.
Yeah, mask
They're
back.
like, all right, you can fight, and if he wins, you got to give his toy back. Like, come on, people.
And by the way, Nick Aldis stepping out of the turn, not allowing Candice LeRae down. She has a manager's license, but he still let Nathan Frazier down, who also does not have a manager license. Come on.
I mean, she should get that manager license reviewed due to all the interference she does, which is against managerial duties.
Well, there's a lot of things that should happen, but right now, currently, she has a unexpired manager's license.
Well, it should be revoked for all the things she does that's not manager or manager.
Talking about a lot of shouldas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shouldas going on right now. We're just talking about currently legally what she's got in her pocket.
Yeah. And one of the other shouldas was Aldis should have barred her from ringside, because she can't be trustworthy as a manager, and I stand by his decision.
He doesn't run the board of managers.
No, but he runs SmackDown, and he can make that decision.
You'd have to talk to Jimmy Hart about that.
Is that who it is?
I think he'd be fine with it.
I don't know about that. So, I mean, we're gonna. It was a fun match. A little bouncy. There was a really cool standing Spanish fly by Axiom at one point.
Awesome.
I don't know why it was so good, but it was really good.
It was so far. They went so far.
It's crazy.
So much airtime. I think my note here is good match, stupid stipulation. And Spanish fly, nuts.
Yeah, and then you got his. You got that. What does he call his knee? The golden ratio. So Axiom got his golden shower. Axiom gave Johnny Gargano a golden shower, and got his mask back. And God, I hope that's it.
With the mask stuff.
Let this feud be done. We're done here.
Gargano need to find a tag partner.
I mean, his ex-tag partner is now a champion in AEW, so that I mean, it's nothing. It's not a big deal. That or let him go on a singles kick. I think Gargano's an amazing wrestler. He just relies on putting his wife in danger in order to win matches, and that is despicable, my friend.
Also, something one of the greatest wrestlers of all time would do. Macho Man Randy Savage. So
you don't put your lady in danger so you can win a match. I'm just saying.
Talk to Macho about that.
What was the word we used earlier? And by we, I mean me. Oh yeah, dastardly. It is dastardly, Nick.
Talk dastardly. To Macho about that. We're gonna plug these in. All right, what were we on? Miz versus
so
AJ promo.
After that we get the AJ Gunther face to face. Essentially AJ's promising victory and to give everybody a phenomenal farewell tour or whatever it was.
One more time.
The one more times, and Gunther's like, no, you're gonna lose, and then they stare at each other, and I missed the next 30 seconds, but I assume they kissed the way they were staring at each other. I assume they made out a little bit, but I could be wrong.
No, Gunther smartened up. He didn't get in the ring. He just stared him down. He just left.
Because
he wants to do it on his time. He's got the power.
So that's going to bring us to the match that was kind of set up last week, and that was Ilya Dragunov versus The Miz.
Yeah, was it good? I fell asleep for this match.
So Ilya pretty much just beat the crap out of Miz with all sorts of, it was so stiff. He hit him hard. It was short. It was very physical and over quickly and decisively. Like Ilya 100% won that match. Like, I was very surprised.
All right, so Miz is the new Barry Horowitz. Got it.
Yeah, and I don't understand because, I mean, I guess because he interfered in his match the week before and cost him the U.S. title. But yeah, it it felt weird. And like 9 million more backstage things. It's going to bring us to our last match.
How long does it got to take to bring people down? They did a freaking song for every person on the non-heel team.
8-man tag.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, 5 entrances.
5 entrance musics. Yeah, it's
and
so
like
frustrating.
full walking. Well, Cody, they started the match before Cody came down because I think they're worried about him getting booed again. And then he runs down, and then they wrestle, and the match was a lot of throwing other people over the ring, other bunch of little spots.
I mean, it just completely broke down to begin with, right?
Yeah.
And also note this was only the 5th match. The last 2 weeks of the new 3-hour SmackDown have been 6 matches, and I know we're only missing 1, but the Ilya match was really short too. So it was like 4.5 matches for this SmackDown. I'm getting a little annoyed with the lack of wrestling on my wrestling show. But yeah, I mean, it was broke down into a full-on brawl.
It's
Drew
just a commercial
McIntyre
for Royal Rumble again.
Yeah, and
you might as well just call this a segment.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre. Exactly. This was not a match. Drew McIntyre caused the DQ, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah. That's part of the match.
But I mean, Braun Breaker just kind of snapped on and beat the crap out of Cody and Sammy with spears. Just, I mean, man, his spears nasty.
He hit him good.
Mm-hmm. So the good guys win. Orton, Rhodes, Sammy, and Jay win. Because of it, a DQ. But at the end of the night, you're seeing Braun Breaker standing over everybody.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the world.
Fat 2 come down at some point during this?
If he did, I didn't even write it down. That's how disappointed I was in this match.
I think Fat 2 might have come down and something started happening. I don't know. After this drawl of the SmackDown,
it wasn't easy to watch.
It was getting tough to watch.
It wasn't easy to watch. I mean, so Braun's closing spear, murder spree, his spear spree at the end was really cool.
Yeah.
But it was really Carmelo Hayes and Rey Fenix that kind of put this one on the map. I thought it was a great match. Everything else was extremely forgettable. And like it just felt like a 3-hour commercial for the Royal Rumble, which was less than 24 hours later.
Yeah, this SmackDown was terrible. I mean, there was at least 7 or 8 backstage segments of people just saying, "I'm going to win the Royal Rumble." Like I said, the good one was like the Miz thing, and then Dragon talked. We didn't talk about Dragon talks to Carmelo later. He's like, "I don't care. I'm now suspicious. I want to fight you." Blah blah blah. So that was like the only thing that really made the story go. Like that was a storyline thing. I enjoyed that stuff. When it's just like, hey, let's just toss in like 7 segments in a row. There was like 45 minutes of segments in a row. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it was what it was, and what it was not great.
Raw wins this week.
Yeah, oh yeah, easily the better show with the better matches. I'm glad the Rumble's over. Let's see what happens tomorrow night, because some stories did develop through the Rumble, and we'll see if they follow through on them. But we'll wait for Monday Night Raw this week.
And watch out for our Rumble. We're gonna have 3 episodes dropping, and the next one's the Rumble. Make sure you like and subscribe. KayFabe Wrestling Talk. This is where you come to hear how wrestling should be talked about. And if you got comments or whatever, let Matt know how his opinions are terrible or whatever. That's fine. He doesn't read them.
Feels about right.
Yeah.
I can't read.
Yeah, touche. Only English.
Yeah, only the King's English.
All right, bye.